Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Give people a few minutes here to come on. Actually, I'm going to turn the light off here. Goodness me. Put this up a little bit. Okay. How is everyone? There's Paige. Hello. I wasn't sure if you would be home today. I know you said you postponed yesterday, but anyway. What happened to your little picture is gone? That's kind of funny. You know, there it is. It just popped in. That was weird. Oh my goodness. Like the stamp girl showed up, but the picture, your little icon or whatever they're called. What avatar, your little avatar thing or whatever it's called. That was pretty weird. Yeah, that was really strange. There's a lot of weird, strange things. I saw, you know how we were having problems with the comments, being able to comment? Well, Gina, oh, I don't remember her full channel name. Anyway, she was having the same issue. She said, I'm not trying to ignore people. I just can't comment right now. And I said, well, I can comment sometimes. And sometimes I get the spoolie thing. I don't know if we'll get too many people tonight. I don't know. It's Friday. We'll see. And it's earlier than usual. So do you have snow, new snow or old snow or just cold and windy? Or this has nothing to do with Stampin' Up, right? Just friendly chit chat. We actually had a sunny day and pretty nice out. It was raining this morning, but that melted some of the snow. You're in a deep freeze, yeah. Yeah, we were there for about 4 or 5 days and like down in the teens all the time. But today was 30, I don't know, like 37 or maybe even 40. Let me just check real quick. 46 was supposed to be the high today. It did feel warm when I went out earlier to get yesterday's mail in. I didn't get today's in because it probably isn't here yet. But anyway, ooh. Well, I'm glad you're not having snow, but the cold and the wind is just as bad. Hello, everyone else who's come on. Hi, Rare Roo. How are you doing? I hope well. We're just getting started, hopefully. Hi, Cindy. Yay, getting some people. Okay, so we're only going to be making a couple cards tonight. Easy night because I spent most of the day taking pictures of jewelry pieces made with soft flex stuff because I'm going to be in their blog again. They're doing a new thing. They're going to be featuring a designer, and when they asked me for a paragraph right up for the last one, I gave them like a whole page, and they said, well, that's a little too long for this one. However, we're going to be doing a designer feature. I don't know if it's once a month or once. I think it's once a month on their Wednesday blog. Anyway, I'm the first one. They're going to use my thing I wrote, but I had to send them more pictures of stuff I made with this current kit. So I spent the morning, doing that. You know, taking pictures, and I stink at taking pictures of my stuff. A 10-hour clinic shift. Ugh. I don't envy you that. What's the oops for Paige? Yeah, I know. At first I was like, oh, you don't have to do that. I'm like, well, you know what? Why not? But the problem is, I really should have my shop link in there, and my shop hasn't been updated. So I told them by the end of this weekend, I'm going to get stuff out in my shop for my jewelry. So guess what I'm doing all weekend. I was going to be making, but now I think I need to spend one whole day or maybe both taking pictures, editing, and getting them out in my shop, and because of the stuff that I have priced. I have a lot of jewelry made that has been sitting here from even before these collabs and stuff that I haven't gotten out in Etsy because I used to sell it at the yard sales and not the yard sales, the craft shows, and there haven't been any. So anyway, I need to get all that stuff listed, plus some of this new stuff. It's a lot of work. I told him I was going to recruit him to take pictures, but I need to edit them, and that's really the hard part. I don't know if he would. I don't know, because you're supposed to put props and stuff with. I don't know. I told him he may have to help me. Anyway, this is what we're going to use. I got this when we did Onstage, and I had never used it. So we're going to make at least 2 cards with this. And before we get started, here's the host code for February. I did update. Yeah, it is a pretty one. It's all seed pods of different kinds. I only know this one. It's a maple. No, oak. Is it oak or maple? I thought I knew this one. We used to call them nose thingies, and some people call them whirlies, then when they fall off the trees. But these all have a different name or different pods, seed pods, but I don't know what they are. We're going to be using this one and this one on the first card, and this one and the little, well, and this too. These are actually like coffee beans or something, I think, but I'm using them as something else. Helicopters, right. But I can't remember if that's oak or maple. I think it's oak. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. So if you're in the US and you want to make a purchase under $150, please use this host code in the month of February. My links are all down below the videos, and the new host code should be as well for this live and all the February videos now. So here it is. It's on page 59 in the US January to June mini catalog, and it shows some examples. They actually fussy cut some of these out. Guess what? I'm not doing that because I don't like fussy cutting, and I didn't have time anyway. So that is that. And don't forget, Hey Chick and Hey Birthday Chick are available now through the end of June. And we used the Hey Birthday Chick on Tuesday. I don't have the Hey Chick, so I can't share that with you, but it is available on the website as a bundle. And it looks really cute also. So that's the Hey Chick one with the chickie house and the corn stalks. And anyway, it's just real cute. And you saw most of the Hey Birthday one on Tuesday if you were here. If not, go check out my Tuesday live. And don't forget, Paper Pumpkin. You have to order it by next Wednesday, the 10th of February, in order to get this one. And the colors are off on here because I don't know what's going on with my yellow ink in my printer, but it's not coming out, so everything looks darker. Yeah, so anyway, that is by February 10th. It makes cards, 9 cards and coordinating envelopes. Of course, you can always do alternatives. And it coordinates with the Flower and Field Designer Series paper, which I think is the one with the black in it, but I could be wrong about that. And starting the 2nd of March, which I did order for demonstrators, we could pre-order the new butterfly bouquet. Let me flip this over. Butterfly Brilliance bundle, excuse me. But it has the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set, the dies, and they are early 2021 new annual catalog items. But the coordinating paper, designer series paper, 8 HFC, 6x6 paper, is not going to be in the annual catalog, and it's available only while supplies last. This is starting March. And also 2 sheets of natural birch color and texture 12x12 papers. And you can get the whole thing as like a collection bundle, Butterfly Brilliance Collection, it's called. So I should have mine according to the latest thing I got by next Wednesday, but I'm guessing Thursday or Friday. So I'll share it with you as soon as I can. That's it for announcements. Clean the printer head. Okay. They're maple. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm sad to say I can't even, my printer is buried under stuff. Anyway, here's what the first card looks like. I'm trying to also use, I brought out a whole bunch of different papers and I decided I'm using scraps out of the In Good Taste. So if you watched my donkey card this morning, which I haven't even gotten to look at anybody else's stuff, I did use a wood grain on the first card. We're finishing up that wood grain and actually using, for the one we're going to make, I have to use a different one because I didn't have any. I think we're using this one for it, but that's a little bit lighter than the one I used on here. And then for the, second card, we're going to be using, no, we're not. We're going to be using something similar to that. Anyway. Yeah, but I haven't even used the, thank you, Paige. I haven't even used the floating and fluttering set or whatever, how to use them together maybe. All right, so we're using Early Espresso, standard A2 here in the States, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Early Espresso, which I think is my favorite brown. I don't know. I like that and crumb cake in the browns. Okay, so, and we're actually using Very Vanilla. And here's the brown paper that we're using. And it's cut to 5 1/4 by 4. This one had a little more graininess to it. Can't explain it, but they're all out of the In Good Taste Designer Series paper that's in the annual catalog. So we can actually go ahead and put this down. Here's the back. That's what's on the back of this one. That's pretty too. I love that pattern. I like butterflies a lot, but I probably just need to spend a day, just stamping and die cutting butterflies, something like that. And then I can use them on whatever cards. All right, so that's down. Now we're going to bring in a scrap paper, just in case I get things messed up. And we're going to stamp this stamp first, and I'm using Early Espresso. Pretty easy card, but I like it. I like nature things, all different kinds of nature things. So on this one, I didn't quite get this stem down to the bottom, and I stamped like the coffee beans down here to be more like, I don't know, stones or something. So what I did is I put a piece of this Early Espresso faux suede trim across the bottom, but this is actually the linen thread. It's in the annual catalog on page 160 to 161. And I just wrapped that around and put that under there. And then, of course, I used the new double oval punch to do this and the happy birthdays out of this stamp set. And this is colored in dark crumb cake, because we don't have an Early Espresso, and ivory, actually. And then the coffee beans are stamped in Early Espresso. And then these are the champagne, and I think, oh, I have my hands on it, champagne rhinestones. So that's what we're going to do. Alrighty, so I'm going to try this. What block is this? This is block I, by the way. It might fit on the one smaller than that, but mine is buried. I'm going to actually stand up and try and get this down a little further. I still don't think I quite got it to the bottom. Nope. About the same as I had it last time. Oh, well. Yeah, they're pretty stamps, and they're, it's not one that people will necessarily gravitate to in the catalog, but I think it's very versatile. So, and then we're going to take this little guy. Now there's two of these, which I didn't even realize. I'm using the smaller of the two. Yes, I am using the smaller of the two. We're just going to make them, a couple of them, like as though they're falling off the stem. And I'm stamping them in Early Espresso also. And then the little coffee beans all the way across the bottom. Or whatever they are. We're using them as gravel. Just a little stuff. We'll probably still have to put the trim on there. But that's okay. Oops, yeah, definitely we will now because I got a booby thing, a boo-boo, not a booby, a boo-boo. It is different. And you know, when we actually at On Stage Online, we were given a demonstration on this set, or shown a demonstration, and the lady that did it, I don't remember her name. Anyway, she rattled off all the different names of the seed pods, and I was trying to write them down, but she went so fast I couldn't get them. All right, so this should be, yep, dark crumb cake. This is going to be easy peasy coloring. I'm just going to do these stems in dark crumb cake because we got Early Espresso on there, and the way they have the stamp, it pretty much does the shading for you. So I'm using the brush end too, since it's a long area to do. You can do even more shading if you would like, but I'm not going to. I want to keep this card fairly simple. But it's the added touches like the ribbon and stuff that makes it, you know, beefs it up a little bit. All right, so all the seed pods, I'm going to just do an ivory, which comes in a set of bronze and ivory, but I'm not using the bronze this evening. So I have a friend who is a little older than me, and she's trying to get the vaccine. And she said there's none available within 30 miles of where she lives. And I'm within 30 miles of where she lives, so I don't know. It has to be in her county, though. I'm in a different county. So I don't know. I'm going to call my doctor. I haven't done that yet because I have an appointment with my doctor in March, and I'm figuring maybe by then the doctor's office will have some, and I can get mine then. I don't know. We shall see. I'm probably not in the first priority rank anyway. I should probably be in the second one now. Second or third one. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. You on your way home? So in case you guys missed it, we had a Case Your Card collab go up this morning. And to the ladies in it, I just have not had a chance to watch. That will be my evening thing. Because I can't wait to see your amazing cards. Mine used the Darling Donkeys. I thought it was cute. I made that card a while ago. So, all right. Now we're going to use the ribbon. Actually, we have to stamp one more thing. And that would be the sentiment. And do I have a scrap of Very Vanilla? I do not. So let me see if I have an extra Very Vanilla. Hang on, I have to find a scrap of Very Vanilla. Oh, do you think I have enough scraps of Very Vanilla? Yeah, I think I do. Let me use that one. My chair is so squeaky. I need a new chair. Hi, Chris. Oh, look at all those pretty things. How do you must be watching on your phone, right? To be able to do all those fancy things. Where'd my happy birthday go? We're using the Enjoy the Moment stamp set tonight for the 2 cards I have ready and possibly a third one. Oh, let me do this bottom at the bottom because I'm using the double oval. Wow, that got lines on it too. Flip it around. I still got some lines. What the heck? I might have to cut my stamps. All right. What's happening is I'm getting ink right up on this line here, and I guess I'm pressing too hard because I'm getting the line on the, yeah, I'm getting ink on that instead of just on the stamp part. I'm going to wipe it off this time with my chamois. Hopefully, if I can get it right without getting the other ink off. That's finally. Gee whiz. Took me long enough. Hope she gets what? I'm on a waiting list. Oh, you're very high risk? Wow. Oh, yeah. Healthcare workers, I'm sure, get theirs first. And then people with, high risk should be next. And over whatever age they decide. I'm not quite at that age yet, but I will be soon. Real soon. All right, I'm going to cut this off so I can get it in the punch properly. And it's the bottom punch I want it in. Happy birthday. This is the double oval punch in the catalog. It's 154242. And then somewhere I have a scrap of, what did I do with it? Here it is. Early Espresso. It wasn't really a scrap, but it is now. I'm just going to do the top. Okay. I'm going to get this out of the way. Okay. So then the next thing is we need to put this around the bottom where, now on the other one, the original card, I had already put these down and this was kind of an afterthought, and I just put this down with glue dots. But I'm going to do my usual, tack it on the bottom, on the back, and we want to cover up that little blooper there. Deb H. Hi, Deb Hendrick. Long time no see. How are you doing? I've seen you posting, but I haven't had a chance to watch much. All these collabs keep you busy, you know? They sure do. Anyway. Alrighty. And this is the faux suede ribbon, which I love. I hope they carry that over. It's in Early Espresso color. It's from the annual catalog, and it's from the set that has the world map that Linda Kaufman did cards with, and somebody else did too in a different collab. The faux suede trim, 1/4 inch. It's item 152472. Really pretty. All right, so now we can put this down onto our wood grain. Radiation? Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Deb. I really am. Yeah, I often wonder about that because it seems like people do okay with the chemo, but as soon as they get into radiation, they start having problems with it. Oh no, Paige, which punch? An old one or a new one? If it's a new one, I would call them back for sure. And I mean, call customer service if you didn't already. Because if it's a current one, they may replace it. All right, this is just going to get glued together, but then we're going to put trim, the braided linen thread, wrapped up under it before we lay this down. And this is very vanilla cardstock, the regular cardstock, and early espresso. And what did I do with my linen thread? Here it is. Now, I just opened this today, but I have had this for a long while. It's in the annual catalog, number 104199. It's linen thread. And I have the braided linen trim too, but this is thinner. Let me show you the difference. This is the braided linen trim, and this is the linen thread. So you can see there's a big difference to them. Oh no. I would still, if it's still in the catalog, I would contact them. Oh. Hello. Hello. My cat came up to say hello. Sorry. I'm not talking to myself. Or you guys in a weird voice. That was my kitty. She came up and meowed at me. I guess she heard me talking. I'm just going to put 2 glue dots down up here, roughly where I think I want this. There, like that. And then we're going to take, get my scissors ready. We're going to take a piece of this and wrap it around. 3 fingers is about right for me, kind of loosely. And I like to hold the middle part of it sort of in the middle of those fingers because I don't want that to pop through the, I think that's probably enough, through the outside of the oval. I just cut that with my left hand. Look at that. Anyway, I got that down. I'll have to circle it back. And then we're just going to lay this down here. And kind of manipulate it however we want. Not like that. There. Good enough. And then we're going to pop that up on dimensionals. And then that is the front of our card. Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Haven't seen you for a while. Hi, Beth Ann. Wow. Yeah, Kitty's here. She's right by my side staring up at me like, who are you talking to, lady? Are you talking to me? Yeah, I heard you. I know you're there. But see, if I pet you, then my hands get full of cat fur, and then they're all over everything. Between my hair and her fur, I don't know. And my son's hair. We all need haircuts, except her. She doesn't need a haircut. My old cat was a long hair, and we used to have to get her trimmed all the time. So that is the outside. And then on the inside, I think all I did is, yeah, see, this was the other paper. But on this one, I'm using scraps, remember? And I have this longer piece left. So, of the one we used on this now. So I'm going to just put that over on the side here. It's a little thick, but it's okay. And cut that down. And this is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper from the annual catalog. I know, meow. Callie. You've been said hello to, Callie. She just turned her back on me because I didn't pet her. She's mad. I could stamp something else on the inside, but I don't really feel like in this stamp set, which is the Enjoy the Moment, for those that just came in. I don't feel like there's another sentiment in here that goes with the happy birthday, unless I would have put the happy birthday on the inside. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. And I'm using the Tombow. This piece is a little smaller. It's 5 by 3 3/4. You could use a larger, but I just didn't have one ready. You know, the 5 by 5 1/4 by 4. So there we go. Oh, we forgot our dots. We're going to use the champagne rhinestones in the annual catalog. And I put like 5 on. We'll put one here. This is kind of messy, but it's all good. Let's see. Put one there. Put one down here. And let's go for it. We'll put one up here. And maybe one over here somewhere. There. Okay. That is the card. Ta-da! Card number 1 done. Yay! Okay. So there we have it. Easy card. Didn't take that long, right? Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Chris. Okay. So let me show you the second card we're going to do. With the same set, we're keeping it simple. Friendship is found in simple things. So I have a ton of Seaside Spray cardstock, so I decided I needed to use Seaside Spray again. And we're going to use the whirly things. The Ruru told us they're off the maple trees. And thank you. Thanks, everybody. Hi, Samara. Did I say that right? Samara? Is that how you say it? I'm trying to remember how Brandy says it. So now this time the paper that we're using is this paper. It's also out of the In Good Taste. And this is what's on the reverse. Thank you. And then we're going to do some stamping. Some background stamping. And then these are from the layering squares. Let me get them out. And then what I did is I used the Frenzy dies, the new Frenzy dies. I always call them Frenzy. That's not it. It's stitched with whimsy. Whimsy, not frenzy. I'm always in a frenzy, but it's whimsy. Helicopters, that's it. Hi, Crazy Crafter. So, let's see which one. I used this of the Whimsy dies. And what we're going to do is stamp the sentiment. And then we're going to actually, this fits right inside there. We're going to die cut that together. And then we'll cut this one, which is just a little bit larger from these outer two are from the layering squares, but they're the scalloped ones. We're going to cut that out of the designer paper also, because both times when I cut the paper, I ended up with a little piece about like this, and it's just big enough to get, you know, that plus have a little bit left from it. So we'll do that, and then we're going to do that. So let me find my sentiment. Here it is. We're going to use Night of Navy to stamp the sentiment. You knew what I meant. The blue, this blue paper or the light blue, Jackie? This blue paper is from the In Good Taste Designer Series paper in the annual Stampin' Up catalog. This and this. And this is called Seaside Spray, which is available through the end of April, but it's going to be one of the retiring colors. So if you like that light blue color, that is Seaside Spray, which as far as I know right now is retiring at the end of April, early May. Okay, so I have a lot of it to use up. All right, let me get my ink pad and move this out of the way. So I'm going to try and stamp this in the middle of this somewhere because I need room to die cut it. And it's crooked, but it's okay because I'm going to get a sticky note and you know, die cut it. I'm going to close my ink pad temporarily, but I'll leave it out because we're going to need that in a minute. So now we have to line these up. Yeah, I have a lot of it. I don't know how. I must have bought 2 packs of it way back when, and I didn't use it as much as I thought. So I need to use some of it up. And my Night of Navy is about all. Does that look straight? I think that looks pretty straight. I mean, it looks crooked, but it should because the sentiment stamp's crooked. I'm going to put that down like that. I'll be right back. Now, this could go through the mini catalog. I mean, the mini catalog, the mini boss. Could go through the mini catalog too, but that wouldn't do it much good. What, Callie? What's the matter? It's all right. Go sit down, Christopher, for a little bit. Did you just wake up from your nap, Callie? Did you? Heard Mommy talking and decided to get up. So the Whimsy dies just do that outline. Oh, it's still crooked. Look at that. Ugh. You know what? I'm going to cut another one and then we'll stamp. That way, hopefully I'll get it on straighter this time. I can't believe I did that. It must have, even with the sticky note, it must have wiggled. It must have wiggled. Yeah, it's wiggling. It's wiggling. There we go. Sorry, guys. Alrighty. There, so we'll just have to stamp again. So that's that one and that one. Put this over here. And now, actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and die cut this, and then we can put the dies away. So I'm using the Big Boss, the big Stampin' Emboss machine. But you can use the mini for everything I've done so far tonight. As far as die cutting, which hasn't been much. Alrighty, there's that. Alright, these are out of Layering Squares. These are out of, the other one was Stitched with Whimsy that gave us the outline. And that is a new set in the mini catalog. And that it's with the hot dogs, the sausage dogs. Alright, so let's stamp this again. No, I don't think so. But I honestly haven't been using it as much as I should because I don't have room up on my table. Mine was tighter at first, so I have not been finding that, but it's still a little bit crooked, but not like it was. So we're going with it. We are going with it. Okay. Now I'm going to leave Night of Navy out, and I'm going to bring in Seaside Spray. And we're going to stamp the design on the front. And I have to be really careful because sometimes, since they're both blue ink pads, I forget and, yeah, see, that still had a little ink on there even after. I'm going to use Seaside Spray first. right? We're just gonna stamp some of these all over the place. And maybe another one, let's see, up here. And then let me do the Night of Navy next, and then I'll decide. You especially want to be careful you don't use your Night of Navy first and then go back to Seaside Spray, which I might have. Ooh, Lucy, I'm shedding. That wasn't Callie, that was me. You just don't want to ruin your Seaside Spray ink. If you do that, you might have to scrape some off, like with a, I don't know, paper towel or something, wipe some off your ink. I want this one to go this way. Ugh. All right, good time to clean the ink again. I don't like that. I'm gonna use a little more of the Seaside Spray, I think, over here, right there. Maybe another one here, just part way. Okay. And then I'm gonna go up here and do this. Yep, maybe this way. Yeah, this way. The navy is, you know what it is? I just re-inked not too long ago my navy ink pad. And I'm going too heavy when I'm doing it. There we go. I'm not going to worry about too much weight up here. We're going to bring in the little coffee bean things and use Old Olive. Hi, Nix. Excuse me for sniffling. Bye, Jackie. Here's Old Olive. And we'll use the little coffee beans, or whatever they are. These little pods. Maybe they're little peas. I don't know. Because they're supposed to be seeds. I have to wipe that one off now, too. That's annoying me. Anyway. I would say, don't press too hard. One more down here. I think that's enough. All right, I got two little lines there. So I think we might put the sentiment. Actually, it doesn't really matter. We'll flip this over because the sentiment's going to go over here then. Do I have a white gel pen? Yeah, but not on my desk right here. So would that remove those little streaks? Wouldn't that show shiny though? All right, now we're going to bring in the twine from the Well Suited Twine Combo Pack. It's in the mini on page 67, the January to June mini. So let me flip this over. And up here on the top, we'll use Seal Plus. Wow, the sun is setting and I have a window to the side of me and it's the sun is glaring and I'm so not used to seeing the sun. I'm like, why is that so bright all of a sudden? Oh, the sun's going down. That's the west over that way. We had the most gorgeous, gorgeous sunset I think I have ever seen the other day. I was like, oh, run and take a picture. I think I can't remember. I think I did post it on Facebook actually, on my personal page. I might have had that up too high. So Let's move it down just a tad. We'll go up now. We're just going to wrap it 3 times. I always want to go the wrong way. There we go. So one of them will be covered up, and the other one I might have to later get with gel pen or something. This one here is probably not going to be covered up. Most of the time it, okay, good, thank you. I'll do that off video. So this was the navy twine out of the, there's 2 twines in here. I think it's basic gray and night of navy. And this was the night of navy twine out of the well-suited ribbon combo pack. I haven't really used the that pack too much yet. Now we can glue this down. Let me just check something. I'm always checking, always checking. Oh, I might get them both covered up if I put that over far enough. It's up a little higher than I like it, but yeah, I'm not sure I think I'm going to bring the twine down a little more yet. Sorry. I'm playing a game to try and cover up that. Yeah, I love the Night of Navy too. It is a favorite, which is why you see me use it so often, which is why I'm almost out of my cardstock. I'm going to bring this tacking down just a little bit. A little more Seal Plus. You could use Seal for this because the twine is not that heavy. All right, let's try this one more time. And then just play with it. I think that will probably work. That'll do it. I think that'll do it. Yay! Might not need to do any fixing. You tried to get bugged by your... Oh. I know. I get bugged by them too. So anyway, by my own. But most of the time... Ooh, that was interesting. You guys see my boo-boos a lot of times because I'm live. And we're going to put it on this designer's paper, which I guess I hate covering it up, but oh well. And then just, you can take your bone folder if you want. Make sure, hold it with one side and smear it down. But hold it down because it could slide if you don't. And then these we're going to glue together. And then we'll just bump that up on dimensionals. And I am trying to avoid where the whimsy lines are because the glue will possibly squeeze through. And then so just on the edges, I'm just putting dots and then some in the middle. You still might get a little bit, but not too much if you do it that way. Or maybe not at all. So cute. I just smeared that ink. Ay, ay, ay. My navy juice ink pad is juicy. I'm using actually 9 dimensionals on here, which is probably way too many, but it's okay. I'd rather have it be sturdy. You could also use the adhesive foam sheets. Yes, I know. That's true. And if the pattern wasn't one that, you know, would allow it to be covered up, like if I had to have it the other way, right side up kind of thing, that wouldn't have worked. All right, now we have to get this out of the way. Actually, let's do the inside first. On the inside, I just did a few of the nosy things. I call them nosy things because we used to peel them open and stick them on our nose as kids. What did Nick say? Oh, Nick. I missed it, I think. Anyway, so bringing back in the nosy things. And we'll just do the Seaside spray first and clean it. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bump you. And here comes Night of Navy. Kind of moved that all over the place, didn't I? Let's see, we'll go this way. And, oops, I think this way. And that's it. That's all we're doing on the inside. These are really deep stamps, so I'm not sure why I'm getting so much ink down on the border. Unless I'm really totally pressing too hard, but it doesn't feel like I am. All right, so now we're just going to assemble finally, and we're done unless we decide to put some bling on. I didn't put any bling on this one. You could put Night of Navy rhinestones on from the holiday rhinestone jewels in the annual catalog. That would look good. And I don't know. Or some Seaside spray, you know, butterflies. Oh, we have some of those. Maybe I'll put one of those on because I think I have some of those. Which I got a little bit off. And then inside, we'll just glue this down. This piece is cut 5 1/4 by 4. The one on the front in well, this is Whisper White, but basic white now would be 5 by 3 3/4, and the designer paper is 5 1/4 by 4. So simple cards, nothing fancy. Let me look for the butterflies. Let's see if I have them. Would be a good, yeah, it is a good masculine card. So I'm debating on the butterflies, not the right case. I have to label these cases I have these blings in because I get them confused. I mean, Night of Navy, that's Independence Blue Cross is after me for something. Not after me, just telling me something. So we have those. We could put those on. But they're not the butterflies either. All right. Now I'm getting annoyed. With myself, not with you guys. Oh, I have 2 Seaside spray butterflies left. Maybe I'll do butterflies on one of them and Night of Navy bling, just 1 or 2 on the other one. Not on that one because I'm going to be restamping that sentiment again because I smeared it. So we'll just do Night of Navy on this one. And let's see, one down here. And the other one, I'm just going to put 1 butterfly for now somewhere on the card background. And I'll save the little one for up on here. Maybe right here. Okay. I'll save the other one because I'm going to have to restamp that sentiment. Those are the cards for today, folks. I didn't really prepare a 3rd one, but there's so many other stamps in here we didn't use. So here was the first card. Here's the second one. Let's see what time it is. Maybe. Am I feeling another one? I don't know. I was thinking of using the painted texture 3D embossing folder with one, but I really didn't formulate an idea for it yet. So we have friendship is found in simple things and happy birthday. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait. You love you some butterflies. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Cindy. Wait, I did say butterflies. And there's new butterfly dies and stamp set coming out starting March 3rd. And also, we have one in the current mini catalog. I'll show you that in a second. That's called Floating and Fluttering, I think, something like that. Which I have, but I haven't used it yet. And I also want to tell you what I think I'll be using for Tuesday. Well, maybe not. I might be using the Well Suited and Approaching Perfection and maybe some other stuff on Tuesday. That's sort of the plan for Tuesday. So this is what we use tonight. And let me find the Floating and Fluttering for you in the mini catalog. But there's a new one called Butterfly Brilliance coming out effective March 1st. That is an early order for the new annual that'll be coming out. Why am I not finding this? Here it is. Floating and Fluttering. It looks like this, and it's on page 61. Let's find a bigger picture for you. So we currently have this one available. Looks like this, Floating and Fluttering. It's got this label die as well. Here's some examples. And then the one that is coming out, Butterfly Brilliance, looks like, well, now see, they call it Butterfly Bouquet up here, but the set is Butterfly Brilliance Bundle. And it's a collection that's also going to have designer paper that's like butterflies and butterflies and butterflies. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Deb. Yeah, where'd you get the butterfly emoji? I guess. Thank you, Paige. You don't go towards realistic style, so it's neat to see it used. Oh, you go for cutesy? It is, and we got this stamp set as demonstrators. We have a convention. We had to do it online this year, but this was our free stamp set if we attended on stage convention. And I've had it since November when that happened, and I never used it. So this is the first time I used it tonight. And I think they came out pretty good. Either one could be okay for a masculine card, or I like the blue for even me, you know, but I like them both. But I like earth tones and stuff because I'm a Capricorn, and Capricorns like earth tones, right? Oh, it's on your cell phones. Okay. You need a new one? Well, there's the one that's now. This is called Floating and Fluttering. That's available now. And the other one is not available till March 2nd. Right, but it is in the mini catalog. So, I mean, that's just a demonstrator thing, but it is in here. I had that open to it a minute ago. It is called Enjoy the Moment. And I'll find it again for you to tell you what page it's on. It is on page 59 in here. Oh, right page before the butterflies. There it is. It's just a stamp set. There's no coordinating dies to go with it, so you can use it however you want. Oh, look at that. They used the Tasteful Touches paper too, but they did an entirely different look on their card. So it's versatile, and it does have, you know, happy birthday, good things are worth waiting for, a little note, and the friendship is found in simple things, sentiments with it. So they're all different seed pods of some kind. Alrighty, everyone, that is it for me tonight. I think I'm going to go watch some collab videos from this morning, from the Case of Card collab that several of us participated in. And, okay, well, let me know in March. And here's the host code for anyone in the USA who'd like to place an order under $150 with me in the month of February. With me as your demonstrator, the links to my store, web store, are always down below the videos. And you just click on that, and then you'll be taken to my portal. And then you click Shop Now, and it takes you to the Stampin' Up website. And it should say in the upper, I think, left corner, up in the up top, Shopping with Deb Houck. And as long as you see that, then you just shop, put stuff in your cart, and at the bottom of your cart before you check out, if it's under 150 and it's in February, put this number in the host code spot, because that helps me get little embellishments and things that sometimes get given away. Sometimes I just use it to replenish my stock. All right, thank you everyone for joining me and watching, and I will talk to you probably not until, well, Sunday the 7th, there's a collab video going up. And then Tuesday the 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern is my next live stream. And then the 10th, 11th, and 12th, there are videos going up for collabs, but the 12th one is on my other channel, Dahlia Designs, Jewelry and More. 10th and 11th are on this channel. And then after that, I'll have to update you later. Thank you, Chris. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, Deb. Good night, Samira. Okay. And thank you all for the thumbs ups. Thank you. And hugs, love, and peace. Have a great weekend, everybody. Oh, and if you're into jewelry, there's a Facebook page this weekend called The Great Bead Extravaganza. So like 16 different beady companies are doing hour-long presentations over the weekend. So go click on that and see what's happening. You know, join the page if you're interested in beady kind of stuff, because it's going to be pretty cool, I think. I am not going to watch the whole thing because it's like 2 days straight, but it starts tonight actually. But it's more like an intro tonight, and then most of the presentations are over the weekend. So yeah, I'm going to be enjoying that part of the weekend. The rest of it I have to take pictures and edit. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Talk to you soon.